After Prometheus defied Zeus by gifting fire to humanity, Zeus, the ruler of the gods, was furious. He couldn't let this act of rebellion go unpunished. Not only had Prometheus disobeyed him, but humans were now thriving because of the stolen fire, building civilizations, creating tools, and finding warmth and safety. Zeus wanted vengeance, not only on Prometheus but also on the humans he had tried to help. Zeus pondered for some time, thinking of a plan that would bring suffering to both mankind and Prometheus. His idea was clever and cruel. He would create something so beautiful and desirable that it would be impossible to resist, something that carried within it the seeds of humanity's downfall. Zeus turned to Hephaestus, the god of fire and forge. Hephaestus, following Zeus' orders, took soil and water and began to shape a figure. Slowly, with divine skill, he molded the first human woman. Her form was graceful, her features delicate, and she radiated beauty and innocence. But she was not complete yet. Zeus called upon the gods to contribute their gifts, making her more than just a beautiful creation. She would be the embodiment of temptation and curiosity. Athena, the goddess of wisdom, gave her knowledge and cleverness. Aphrodite, the goddess of love, granted her unmatched beauty that would enchant anyone who saw her. Hermes, the messenger of the gods, gave her cunning and the power of persuasion. From every god, Pandora received a gift, making her more than just human. She was a masterpiece, full of grace, intelligence, and charm. Her name was Pandora, which in Greek means, all gifts, as she had received something from every deity. But Zeus' plan had a darker side. Once Pandora was ready, Zeus handed her a jar, a beautiful, ornate container. As he gave it to her, he spoke in a stern and commanding voice, warning her never to open it under any circumstances. The jar, however, was not what it seemed. Inside it lay the seeds of chaos and ruin, sealed tightly. Pandora, innocent and unaware of its contents, accepted the jar with no questions, eager to fulfill her role in the gods' plans. Zeus then sent Pandora to Earth, to the home of Prometheus, Prometheus' brother. Prometheus, ever wise and suspicious of Zeus, had warned his brother not to accept any gifts from the king of the gods, knowing that Zeus' intentions were rarely kind. However, Prometheus, unlike his foresight brother, was more trusting and did not heed Prometheus' warning. When Pandora arrived at Prometheus' door, she dazzled him with her beauty and charm. Prometheus, captivated by her grace, immediately welcomed her into his life, despite Prometheus' clear warning. He couldn't resist, after all, she seemed perfect, too perfect. Pandora settled into life with Prometheus, but as time passed, her curiosity about the mysterious jar grew stronger. It was a beautiful object, its surface adorned with intricate carvings and patterns. Every time she looked at it, she wondered what lay inside. Why had Zeus been so adamant that it remain unopened? What secret did it hold? One day, when Prometheus was away, she approached the jar. Her hands trembled as she reached for the lid, her heart pounding in her chest. She hesitated, remembering Zeus' warning, but the desire to know what lay within overwhelmed her. With a deep breath, Pandora lifted the lid. At first, there was silence. Then, in an instant, the jar's contents burst forth. Dark, swirling forms flew out, faster than Pandora could stop them. Pandora was horrified as she realized what she had done. In her moment of weakness, she had unleashed all the sufferings that would plague humanity for eternity. She tried to close the jar, but it was too late. Pandora wept in despair, feeling the weight of her mistake. The world. This was Zeus' ultimate revenge. The fire that Prometheus had given to humans could not shield them from the miseries. As Pandora sat crying beside the jar, she noticed something at the very bottom of it. One final thing had not yet escaped. She reached in and, with trembling hands, pulled it out. It was small, delicate, and glowing softly. It was hope. Though all the evils had been released into the world, hope remained to guide and comfort humanity through their struggles. With hope in their hearts, people could face even the darkest of days and endure their hardships. And so, even though Pandora had unleashed great suffering, she also preserved a glimmer of light that would never be extinguished.